because business is here in Manila. But destiny has something to do with it, and I would not like to waste that gift from God. Naman ninyo ay walang akong, there were about just 4 governor, 3 kung supported. Wala akong barangay ni isang outside of Davao City. And yet, by the sheer numbers, you'd know that people are trying to communicate to us through me. Wala, even nila ako kilala. I was not even on the national scene. I was not being nandiyan, nakalabas pa lagi sa TV. And as a matter of fact, given my character, I simply want to withdraw. Kung makita mo ako sa public, the better. Huwag mo akong batiin, the better. Isnabin mo ako, mas lalong maganda. Ayaw ko yung, I do not go out and socialize. I've been a very withdrawn person. Kung nakakilala kayo sa akin, kaya na presidente ako, maraming hinimatay ako. Ay, ganun talaga ang buhay. Magawa dyan. So, tulungan ninyo ako dito because I'm trying to create the environment for really to do business, especially in Mindanao. If perchance I could hit a deal with the left, we're halfway through. And maybe the indication that they are really willing to talk is they allowed their compatriots to join government service. So that's one. Second is ilang beses na ako some opportune times really for picking a quarrel. Pero hindi naman sila pumatol. So behoves upon me now to declare after this meeting, I will, because they have declared the ceasefire. Huwag lang patagalin para, just pick a fight there. Payag na ako. And they are already in Oslo, Duresa and Bebot Bello. I don't know if they're really working there or doing something else. Alam mo itong dalab, bulado rin ito. But anyway, it would be a good start. Now, if I can strike a deal with the MI, pati MN kayo, then probably it's a gift also from the heavens. Ang kalaban na lang natin, ito yung mga gangster, the brigands, the bandits. They have nothing to offer except to torture and kill people in front of humanity. This Abu Sayyaf must be destroyed. Huwag na yan yung human rights. The drug apparatus must be destroyed. I'm not talking about killing or they have to be destroyed because they pose the greatest danger for our children, for the next generation. Pag hindi nyo ito, alam mo kasi kung hindi ako na, kaya mabutit na lang, nanalo ako. Alam ko hindi ka bumuto sa akin. Pero kung hindi ako nanalo, my God, tignan mo, I was the favorite whipping boy as a human rights violator. I did not know the dimension of the drug problem to a T. But alam ko malala. Kaya doon sa aking lugar, I was really fighting it, tooth and nail kami doon. When I became president, inipit ko na lahat. So, lumabas. Never mind the earlier statistics of PDEA that there are 3 million Filipinos addicted to meth. Huwag na lang yan. Yung nag-surrender na, tatakot na lang ang nagpalantad. How do you solve 600,000? Kung 3 million as predicted by PDEA, that was 2 years ago, you add the new ones who have been hooked into drugs, give it at a very liberal growth, something like 700,000 lang. So you have this 3,700,000 idiots running loose in the community. Remember that shabu, constant use of shabu, even for 6 months to 1 year, will cause the shrinkage of the human brain. Kaya yung mga anak na kilala ninyo, pag sumagot, pag ganon-ganon na, at kung mag-ganon, paano maging functional na tatayan? And most of them, yung tinamaan na ka-generation na, the lower, about 20, pinaka. So it results in the breakage of the family. Wala na mga anak. Walang, ang pamilya, pag naghiwalay ang asawa, there's no direction anymore in the family. And to think that would be the generation that would come after us. These idiots do not realize that. Itong UN ang patak lahat ng, they're only concerned with 1,000 bones. Di ba nakita itong hundreds of thousands of Filipinos? What do we expect of our country? That was the next generation. Now, if you have time, you buy the book Ian Cartrell. It's about it's online, makukuha mo yan. It's about the drug cartel of South America and how they reduce these countries into penury and brutality. Sabihin ko, kay dilema lahat sila. Putang ina ninyo, huwag ninyo akong isala dyan. Basta sa panahon ko, hindi mangyari yan. Allow na. I will pass this generation tapos. Tama yung sinabi mo. I'd like to complete the Lincoln statement. He said that, bata ko yun eh. Idol ko. If I were to try to read, much less answer all attacks against me, this shop, the presidency, might as well be closed for any other business. I do the very best I know how, the very best I can, and I mean to keep doing so until the end. If the end brings me out all right, what is said against me won't amount to anything. But if the end brings me out wrong, 10 angels of God swearing I was right would make no difference. Mali ka pa rin. So, ganun lang. I cannot answer everybody. And, basta ako trabaho. This fight against drug will continue to the last day of my term. The fight against corruption will continue for 6 years. Maybe also many will be unhappy, but I think the bigger picture is that I would have something to live by for my country. Maraming salamat po.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. We shall now proceed with the group photo opportunity for each organization. May I call on the Board of Directors of PCCI on stage for a group photo with the President, Trade and Industry Secretary Ramon Lopez, Executive Secretary Salvador Medeldea, Finance Secretary Carlos Dominguez, Budget Secretary Ben Jokno, and NEDA Secretary Ernie Pernia. Please get ready, committee chairs of PCCI. More than 5 seconds na tayo.
Sir, kayo ng konti kasi para makuha. Ibig sir,